Imagine an island where people once made salt to survive, where a house rose from the ashes after fire, and where a lighthouse has been guiding sailors since 1882. That's where we're going today, and I'll be taking you along for the whole journey.
Skal vi på tur?
Ja, kom ombord.
We just left Lillesand in our small pioneer boat with the outboard. Boff is super excited, he is so ready for adventure, and we're heading out to one of my favorite spots, Skauerøya. It lies by the entrance to Lillesand, in the island area called Blindleia, far out towards the west. Skauerøya has deep roots. It was already written down in 1593 as Skauerøya. That almost sounds Icelandic or really old Norwegian, like the Vikings talked. The first part comes from the old word forest, fitting, as the island is covered with trees. Even the name itself carries a piece of history in it.
Oi, så fin gutt! Oi, så fin! Oi, så fin!
We are at Skauerøya.
Skauerøya.
Let's go check it out and explore.
Yay!
As we step ashore, the island greets us with a mix of leafy forest and pine trees. There are moss-covered stones, old stone fences, a small clearing of meadow. Marked trails circles the island, leading us to viewpoints over the open sea, over Blindleia and back towards Sandgapet. It feels like walking through both nature and history at the same time.
We are filming here because...
It's a very good lighting situation.
Yes.
So maybe we will do a voiceover and figure out something
Because we have nothing important...
or interesting to say.
No.
But we could speak about the wood pile.
The wood pile, but if I'm turning around the camera, it's not a good lighting. That's a big wood pile. That's lots of energy.
And then we can keep walking.
You haven't got the time to be a YouTuber?
Nope.
Then you can't be a guest on my channel. I
will make my own YouTube channel with interesting content.
So you're not saying that I have interesting content? I'm bringing you along because you're saying that you're so interesting?
That's correct. So you should tell the viewers about the old farm road we are walking along.
He is, of course, correct. I should tell you something about this island and about its special and very interesting history. The main farmhouse on Skauerøya has its own dramatic story. The first house was burned down in a fire sometime around 1780s. After that tragedy, a new home was built around 1800. It was sturdier and meant to last. Locals simply call it the house, as a reminder of both loss and resilience.
Did you want me to come?
In 1965, the municipality of Lillesand and the state of Norway bought the island together. From then on, most of Skauerøya was open as a public outdoor area. The old farm and its land, once private, became a place for everyone to enjoy. It's a good example of how history and nature can be passed on to the next generation. For me, the true magic is in the silence. The rustle of trees, the shimmer of the sea, and Boff's paws tapping the ground. These islands hold centuries of histories and stories. Families who built homes, lighthouse keepers standing watch, and fishermen setting out to sea. Every step reminds you of lives once lived here.
Some old remains of a house
almost everything. You are
I think,
adequate,
yes.
but as a cameraman you suck.
And as a YouTube guest star, I
You're
also
also really boring.
Yes. Okay, let's continue walking and maybe we will find something interesting.
Yes.
Actually interesting.
Actually interesting. Yes.
Right outside Saltholmen lies Saltholmen, where a lighthouse has stood since 1882.
This is Saltholmen lighthouse.
That light has guided countless boats safely through this coastline. On calm days, it still feels like the lighthouse is quietly watching over us.
With a beautiful sheltered beach and bay.
Let's pause for a minute with a story from just outside Skauerøya, the sale of Saltholmen. In 1881, Johannes Andersen, who owned the land here, he sold that little island for 160 kroner. That money back then was a serious sum, equal to about 14,000 Norwegian kroner today. And if you are watching from abroad, that's roughly 1,300 US dollars or about 1,050 British pounds. With that purchase from the municipality in Lillesand and the Norwegian government, the Norwegian Lighthouse Service built the station. And by November 1882, the light on Saltholmen house was first lit. It was a lifeline for sailors shining through storms and darkness. The buildings, concrete houses with an octagonal tower, still stands as witness to that history. There's also a forgotten layer of history here, long before the lighthouse was built. Back in the early 1800s, people boiled seawater on Saltholmen to make salt. At that time, there was no refrigerators or freezers. Salt was the main way to keep the food from spoiling. Meat and fish were packed in salt to stay edible through the long winters. Salt was more than just a spice, it was survival. Without it, families couldn't store their catch from the sea or meat from the farm. In times of shortage or war, salt became even more precious, almost like white gold. It's fascinating to think that this quiet little island once helped provide something so essential for everyday life. As we head back to our boat, ready to return, I feel grateful. Grateful for the chance to walk here, to listen to the past, and to share it with you. One of the best things about Skauerøya is how many perfect spots you'll find to sit down and enjoy a break. We Norwegians often bring what we call nistepakke, a simple packed lunch, usually slices of bread with cheese, ham or eggs, wrapped in paper and tucked into our backpack. It's not quite the same as a picnic, which is often more elaborate. And nistepakke is humble, practical, and it tastes twice as good when you eat it outdoors after a hike.
Hva du driver med?
I opened the dam.
You opened the dam and you didn't tell me.
No.
Talking to the camera is a practice thing because I feel slightly embarrassed talking out loud.
And then it's good not to have anyone around.
Yeah, but still, when you're around, feel embarrassed.
Oh.
We are leaving Skauerøya and it has been a really nice hike. I hope that you enjoyed all the fun facts about the island, and please enjoy our boat ride back to our cabin.
Look at my video from when I was fishing.
If you like this video, you will probably like some of the other videos I've already made. Take a look at them.